All right, what's going on, dudes? Welcome back to Sky Factory. We've got a shorter day today because I got to head out a little bit early, but I did leave the save on for quite a while to try to generate some resources, and we've been mildly successful at doing so. We have 137,000 diamonds that have now been generated, which translates to, around like 14,000 diamond blocks, and I'm really hoping that that's going to be enough to fill up the remainder of the reactor. Fingers crossed. Over here in the deep storage unit, thank you Tobias III for subscribing. Much appreciated. Glad to have you. And thank you Mop for the resub. We passed the 2 billion mark. We just passed the 2 billion mark. And I don't know if in this hour we're going to be able to hit the max. I don't think we will. It would probably take about 3 more hours to do. But the thing that I'm torn on is that apparently once it hits the max, it goes negative. So it sucks that we don't get to dwell on the glory of hitting the max. Thank you, Mr. Duck Timber, for subscribing. Much appreciated. Glad to have you. And Jeff really appreciates it too. So we don't get to dwell on that maximum value there, apparently, because it just glitches out immediately. But when it goes into the negatives, like next time, probably tomorrow, when we get on the stream, you'll see that the DSU is showing negative values, and that means that we will have completed the challenge successfully. So tomorrow could feasibly be the final day of Sky Factory, and we could tick off all the challenges. I just have to look up how you make the actively cooled reactor. But let's not dilly-dally. Let's convert some of those diamonds into diamond blocks. And then after that, we'll get them into the reactor thing. I have some diamond essence going as well, so let's convert some of that. Oh yeah, real weird. I don't know why that mini-map is in the upper right-hand corner. I have absolutely no idea. It basically, I had an issue with the save. Had to sort of restore my save at a point. Some reason we've been crashing all the time. It's kind of frustrating. Speaking of which, I should actually back it up right now. So yeah, I crashed, lost the save. It was from like, I don't know, a couple hours of just stationary progress. So it wasn't the end of the world. It's not like you guys, I had to go back and redo anything you guys saw. Still just a little bit frustrating. But anyway, thank you Zine for, I assume that was a resub or something. Thank you Scale Pale for subscribing again. Subscribing, not again. Oh, again, it was a resub, but very much appreciated. Yeah, so anyway, suddenly the minimap appeared when I reloaded the save. So I couldn't figure out how to completely disable it. So I just made it as small as it possibly would go. So anyway, all right, as I was about to do, let's go ahead and do this. Thank you, Ace the Beast, for the resub, and it is diamond making time. Okie dokie. Oh yeah, dude, Mama's Boy told me as well. Mama's Boy is the animator. He told me that you can do an auto-click keybind. Thank you, Dracor, for subscribing. Much appreciated. He told me that you can auto-click keybind with my mouse, so that I don't actually have to do this anymore. So I don't know. I'm kind of torn on it. I'm like, man, we've gotten so used to just clicking all the time that it would be such a strange change of pace to not be doing that anymore. But anyway. Whatever. I could autocraft it. You are correct. You are correct in that regard. Fine. Whatever. I'll just throw the diamond in here and frickin' do another autocraft. Alright, there we go. Apply external and import bus is... Oh, we need the capacity card. Capacity card. Where is that at? Where's my capacity card? I could have sworn I had a capacity card. That's weird. Oh, no, I didn't need one. Let me make a capacity card really quickly. Capacity card, where are you? Right there. And I thought we had the thing for it. I could have sworn we had one of these. Basic. I don't even have the basic. Well, this is just stupid. All right, I'm clicking. Sorry, I don't feel like going through making another. Those things are stupid to make, and I don't care. So, alrighty, we're just clicking. We're almost there. We're like 80% of the way. So get mad. Yeah. So hopefully you guys had a good weekend. Well, I mean, I did stream on Saturday, but I didn't stream on, All right. So we'll leave it off there. We'll leave 1,000 diamonds over. And now we've got 15,000 blocks of diamonds. Fantastic. Block of D. Let's fill up our inventory and have some fun with things. It's not going to be a tedious process at all. Just fill it up the entire reactor thing. It's going to be the best. It's amazing. I love it. Love filling up reactors with diamonds. What else would I ever want to do with my life? I just can't possibly imagine another world. Okay. Well, we're doing this. And that's another portion filled all the way to the surface. Fantastic. Let's move on over to here, I guess. And I'm just going to hope that we're able to do this in such a way that it's not a pain. But I guess you never know. We'll see. I feel like I'm going to have a lot of little blanks to fill in here. I'm going to try to never accidentally run out of diamonds. So just like 2, 3, 4, 5, and just give myself some more. Block of D. It's going to be quite the thing when we actually are able to make this work. But don't forget, the worst part is yet to come, because we have to fill up the entirety of the reactor that we already have with diamonds. And that is going to suck because I don't have the ability to really use the builder's wand effectively in there. And I might be able to devise like a way to make it work potentially, but it's not going to be super straightforward and easy, and that frustrates me. Might be able to fill it all the way up before it runs out. Yep. Woo, there we go. And okay, that's good. That's good. And we are continuing. We are continuing on our way, but I think we might have enough. It's just going to be really obnoxious having to. No, we have so many billions of RF stored up in the other thing that it doesn't even matter almost. All right, let's get some more blocks of D. Block of D. Gotta love those blocks of D, dude. And we'll just continue working those blocks of D. All right, thank you, Ethnography, for subscribing. Much appreciated. I know, I'm so sorry. You know, it would have been a better decision had I opted to do diamonds first and rods second, but unfortunately, I was a fool. Oh, God, I made mistakes. Oh, God. Oh, God, ladies and gents, we got some manual labor to do. And I can't, I have to be very careful about this, because if I overshoot the top, then it brings up the entire level of diamonds, and then I just get mad. So I have to be very careful about what I'm doing here. And there we go. God dang it. I can't believe I did that. Well, you know, it's going to happen many times, having to do individual stacks, but at least we can get most of them. Okay, don't mess that up. Don't mess that up. Thank you, Zach, for subscribing. Much appreciated. Glad to have you, and welcome aboard the Creative Sparklez fans. Hope you enjoy your stay. I know. Watch me have made the reactor the incorrect dimensions or something like that, and I ruined everything. I hope not. I hope not, but I wouldn't put it past me. I wouldn't put anything past me. Anyway, let's continue. I'm sure I'll do a little flyover at the very end of things. I'm sure I will have missed some stuff. But fortunately, it'll be pretty easy to spot, I think. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 11. All right, let's just refill with some blocks. So D. D. All right. Just better if I don't have to replenish that. Okay, cool. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I love it when that happens. Just plenty of them. Oh, at least I think these 3 can go up simultaneously. So that, nope, never mind. Don't want to. That's good. No, that's pretty cool. Just go up one by one instead of actually, making yourself useful and being good at anything. God dang it. Oh, I think that one was already up high, and then this was, damn it. Damn it. I'm going to do it the old manual way. That way we don't have to worry about things not going properly. So, okay, let's just do this. And this way, if I overshoot, it's like not the end of the world. All right, and there we go. That's what I should do, is any individual, like, single stacks, just do it manually, because otherwise it gives such possibility to mess things up and ruin my life. So, yeah, dude. Let's see. Jordan, when are you going to make videos of Ultra Modded Survival? Admittedly, I'm kind of a fool on that one, so I want to apologize for you. Thank you, Polar Polary Bacon for subscribing. Much appreciated. Yeah, as soon as Sky Factory is over, I'm going to go back to doing some more Ultra Modded Survival super frequently because, yeah, I felt like we're so close to finishing Sky Factory that I didn't want to interrupt the hype. But I will definitely be resuming that as soon as we're done. Okay. Woo! There we go. There we go. Let's continue now with this spot over here. Hopefully this will be good. Actually, you know what? Let's start over more in the corner, and it'll be great. Thank you, Penguin at Heart, for the resub. Your reactor is 33 by 33. Well, if it is, then I'm going to go in. If I accidentally... Why the hell is going on? Are you not properly doing diagonals? If God forbid I made the reactor 33 by 33 and ruined everything, then I would go into the config and change the maximum reactor size because that is much easier than shrinking this. And I don't think anyone would complain if I went oversized. So, yeah, it's whatever, dude. It's whatever. Shit. Shoot. It's the one thing I didn't want to do is, dang it. It doesn't help. Anyway. Yeah, I don't think anyone's going to complain if I make the reactor bigger than the default maximum size. Wow, Jordan, you're an idiot. You made it bigger than it actually had to be? God, I can't believe how much of an underachiever you are, you fool. Can we please cover all these at once, please? Yes, we can. Good. And keep going with the blocks of Ds. You can adjust the max size in the config though, which is why it's funny that there is even the way the challenge is specified. It should be make it the default maximum size rather than just maximum size in general, because maximum size in general is based upon what you set. Why don't you do things that you need to do? Oh, because we're starting on top of that. I understand now. And no, as I have mentioned before, and I'll mention it again, the billion RF per tick challenge is null and void. We're not doing it because it's bugged. So, as many people as would like to see that, ain't gonna work. So we're not gonna do it. I know, too bad, so sad. But, oh well. I still need to do the actively cooled reactor. I love how we're gonna turn this entire thing into just the biggest steam generator that's ever existed in the history of the universe. All the power, just some little rinky-dink little turbine that's just gonna be paling in comparison to the size of this thing, and probably allowing it to generate just one minuscule, tiny little amount of the actual maximum that this thing can do. But yeah. Oh, and then we have moo cows, which I don't really know what to do about moo cows because it's not an interesting challenge, right? For the sake of doing something that people are going to enjoy watching, it's just not there. You know? All right, this is good. This is good. Look at this. We only have one that's kind of straggling over here. Okay, so let's fill this up manually. You know, it's just like, does anyone really, thank you, your reactor is 33 by 33. Fantastic. I'm going to change the maximum size in the config if that's actually true. I really don't care to readjust the size of this thing. It's all good for me. Yeah, dude. Yeah, it's just not interesting. So it's like, I would much rather just kind of spawn them in and get the whole farm going. You guys are going to be like, wow, dude, you're cheating. But do you really, let's examine the alternative here. Do you really just want me to sit in one place waiting for cows that may or may not ever actually spawn? Like, if that sounds interesting to you, I mean, I can suggest some alternatives. One would be watching paint dry. That would be actually a pretty decent alternative to it. The other, you can use the auto spawner. If I'll experiment. I'll give the auto spawner thing a try. If it works, then cool. If it doesn't work, then also cool. But yeah, I'll do it. I'll do it though. I'll give it a try. Thank you, hi Zane Norton, for subscribing. Much appreciated. Glad to have you. Just trying to bring these all up so that they match the heights of things, then we can bring it all up. If you are convinced the auto spotter will work, then I'll do it. Then I'll freaking do it, bros. It's cool. It's cool. I have no problem with making one more final hurrah to see if we can make it work. I'm just not optimistic. Thank you, Graphical Bear, for the resub, and Caleb Likes People for subscribing. I'm glad to hear that you like people. It's a good thing to hear that. It's helpful in this world to like people, because if you don't like people, then it's tough to do anything, actually. To be fair, you don't have to like everyone, but oh my God, we did it. We did it. There's no missing blocks. There's one missing block. Son of a... Just one sec. I was so pleased with myself, and then I noticed the error in my ways. It's at least not all the way down to the bottom. All right, and boom. Thank you, Like a Boss, for subscribing. Much appreciated. Glad to have you, and welcome aboard. Oh boy. Here comes the fun part, where we now have to redo this part. So I'm trying to think of the best way to do this. There really isn't a good way. It's just going to suck and be really messy. So that's fun. Well, here we go. I guess I'm going to just destroy the entire cap off of this thing. And we're just going to try to match it to what this looks like. We'll see how it goes. That's all I can really do. It's going to be fun. It's going to be really... Unless... Let me see how many more blocks of D we have left. 6,000? I think we're in pretty good shape. We should have enough to complete the rest of that little bit. You know what we're going to do? We're going to go on a little break. And instead, we're going to do the hyper rationing pipe stuff. So here we go, hyper rationing pipe. This is actually where so it was super weird because my save crashed. And I had a backup. Thank you, Chances My Babe, for either subscribing or resubbing. I'm not sure which. Yeah, anyway. So basically, the save crashed. I had a valid backup and stuff. And for some reason, my valid backup didn't work. No idea why. It was super weird. But anyway, all right. So let's do a little save backup. You're right. It's not a bad call. And then we'll get going with this thing that's going to be really fun to do. You know? All right. And back you up. We probably, come to think of it, probably tomorrow's not going to be in the end of Sky Factory. I would say this week is probably the end of Sky Factory. I think we can complete it, and then we'll do some more ultra modded survivals, and that'll be that. Now, if you missed the last stream, what we're doing right now, thank you, Elia7, for subscribing. Much appreciated. Glad to have you, and welcome aboard the Explorer the Bands. So what we're doing right now is we are making a setup where, actually, come to think of it, maybe if we did destroy half of this, and then we put the things on, no, that wouldn't really, it's not really going to help us at all. So what we're going to have to do, it's an interesting process. Can we stop the rain? Stop rain 2016. Thank you. Yeah, I don't think there's any benefit in stacking it. We just use less hyper rationing pipes, but we already have them made, so why bother to save that? And I just don't want to accidentally hit it in the wrong place and then everything sucks. All right, there we go. And now we do it across the board. I'm just focusing so I don't mess this up. Jordan, don't end Sky Factory. I mean, I don't really have much of a choice after I've completed all these challenges, it's like, what else is there to do, man? Okay. Oh, God. Okay. And there we go. That's fun. That's really fun right there, what we've just done. So then all we have to do, really, is just put a tesseract on top of this with a thing, whatever the thing is called, that at the transfer node. Tesseract, transfer node, and then it's going to autofill all these things with coal. So we've taken care of that part. Thank you, MC Pro 3000, for subscribing. Much appreciated. Glad to have you. Next step is the fun part. This is where we have to wire up groupings of all these things into... so it generates... What is it again? Let me just verify. It's 20 RF per tick. Excuse me. I just want to verify how much it generates per one thing. It's 20. Yes, so 20. So, why can I still hear this thing all the way over here? So what we have to do is, God, and for the sake of my eyes, it might have been way easier if I put the rationing pipes on the bottom, but oh well. What we got to do is we got to use Ender IO cables, create groupings of things. And so what we have to do is we have to create groupings that will add up to no more than whatever the maximum RF per tick is of the small conduits. So we're going to take like the little mini conduits, of which I'm going to have to make another... Actually, I'm going to have to use different kinds of conduits because we can't have them blending together. So, guys, lava does no extra things either. So what we have to do is these do 640 RF. These can handle 640 RF per tick, right? Maximum transfer 640 RF per tick. So that means each of these can handle a grouping of how many things before it maxes out and we have power loss. So 640 divided by 20 is something I should have done off the top of my head, but we can do 32. So square root of 32 is not a... so we can do 5 by 6 areas, basically. We're going to do 5 by 6 areas. And I missed a sub. If I missed a sub, please let me know who it was, and I'll catch them. All right, so we go like this, and this, and this. So 5, 6... And the freaking biggest bummer in the world is we can't... No, it's fine if they connect. It doesn't matter if they connect, because they're all going to end up at a tesseract. Oh, use a wrench to make sure that... Oh, really? Oh, can you do that? Let me see. Let me give this a test. Wrench. Yet the wrench? Oh, happy 17th birthday, Starla. Thank you for subscribing. God, that would have been like terrible. Oh, you can do that. That's cool. No, wait, whoa, stop. Oh, shit. No. Stop. What am I? Stop doing this. Stop doing this. Okay, wait. Can I fix this? Can I fix this if I just place it back down? There we go. Okay. So where do we, so we click on which direction does it choose? That, and we click on it like there. Does it like right? Okay. Does it whatever direction you're doing. Anyway. And then if you replace it, hopefully it goes back. Thank you, Jardon DeFool, for subscribing. Much appreciated. Glad to have you. And yeah. Okay, so if we do this, let's try it again. Just make sure they connect. Yep. All right, beautiful. So that's good. So thank you for saving me some time there. Now the biggest pain in the ass is just going to be having to place down 1,000 of these because we can't use the, you know, can't use the one for it. Sometimes I dislike life. All right, the shift space thing. You're right. I forgot about that. This sucks, though. I have to put down 1,000 of these. Why? Why? Why can't I just builders want them? I just want to builders want them. Why is this? I have to do this like 40 more times. And also, it's just, and then I'm going to mess up one of the clusters, and it's just going to be, well, all right, folks. Welcome to the Electricians Podcast. So good to have you here. What we're going to be doing today is we're going to be spending the next hour. What time is it? Yep, we're literally going to be spending the next 34 minutes putting these down. We're going to the next 34 minutes will be spent putting down the conduits in order to wire this thing up. Yep. Except I have to make more of I need 1,000 of the cables. That's good. That's really good stuff. Let me see how many I can actually make as it stands. Probably not enough. Conduit, son of a, why doesn't the builder's wand work? And seriously? Conduit shoot, dude. I lost that in my save too. God damn it. I made a lot of that. And I have to redo it. I forgot that was not, oh, shoot. We have an overload. Oh, we have an overload. Oh, poopy. That's because it's grinding sand. Whoops. Thank you, Yazor, for subscribing. Much appreciated. Glad to have you, and welcome aboard. Hope you enjoy your stay. It's because it's been grinding sand. We don't really, if we're being honest, we don't really need this thing anymore. But, whatever. Whatever, dude. Anyway, let's see if I can get some sand out of here. Sand. I just want some sand. Man. Just want some sand so I can make the gravel things. That would be really nice. Ooh, some emeralds. Ooh, some coal. Ooh, delicious, delightful. Okay. Oh, I'm trying to think what the best way to go about doing this is. I guess we can get some gravel, and we'll just frickin' hammer it into oblivion in order to get some sand. Alrighty then. Fair enough. Where do I even want to do this? Where do I want to... I could just place down on top of these things. Yeah, why not? Why not? Let's just use this in order to hammer gravel into sand. I like it. I like it. Alright, here we go. It's hammer time, ladies and gents. And hammer. Do I have any hammers left? I do. I do. I hope that you are going to survive. Whee! I just have to not accidentally hammer the wrong thing and just ruin my life. Alrighty, there we go. Got a bit of sand. Got to use that to make the gravel and stuff. Use the cryo cables. No, I'm good. I'm good. I don't want to. I'm gonna not do that. As much as it'd be so fun. Be so fun to do it, but I'm not going to because I just don't think I can. I don't think I can possibly handle that much fun, if I'm being honest with you. I guess we need to convert some more gravel from compressed gravel. All right, and do some more of these. Thank you, Daniel Van D, for subscribing. Much appreciated. Glad to have you, and welcome aboard the crew of the CaptainSparklez. So hope you enjoy your stay. Are we really out of sand? What in the world? How? Oh, because it's 2 per. Damn. Damn, dude. Well, I guess there we go. You can builders one the cryo cables. That's fantastic, dude. That's pretty cool. But if you want to know the problem, you have to make cryothium for all those. And I'm not going to make 1,000 cryothium, as fun as that sounds. I'm not going to fill 1,000 cables with cryothium, or make cryothium to fill 1,000 cables, because that sounds like the worst thing I could ever do with my life. How many conductive iron do we have? Conductive iron, not very much. We're going to need to make some more, but that's okay. We're just going to do that. Thank you, Adamanti1, for subscribing. Much appreciated. Glad to have you. How do I make the conductive iron? It is, what is it? Redstone plus iron. Good thing we have a lot of each of those things. Haha. All right, and some more redstone. Okay, I guess we'll just be making a couple stacks, and then we get 8 per 3. Which isn't too bad. It could be worse, but anyway. Okay, boom, boom. And boom, boom. And in the meantime, we'll just go ahead and place these things down. By the time they're done, just have enough conductive iron to do some more stuff. It's going to be fun. All right, welcome back, everyone, to the... shoot, just stay put. Welcome back, everyone, to the wonderful Electrician podcast. So glad to have you, and God dang it, could you please not... God, stay put! Stay put! Ah! Stupid. I hate it. Stay. Like, treat my character like a dog or something. Stay put. Stop descending and stopping your flight and whatever the crap else you're doing, dude. Alrighty then. So we're gonna just, it's, what is it? Like, we have like a 49 by 49 grid of stuff. Shit. Didn't mean to do that. It's gonna be the best. Gonna be the best. I love being electrician because it's cool. Alright, Q&A time. Q&A time. What do we have? What do we have? What's going down? Ask a question. Let me escape from this nightmare momentarily, please. I'd appreciate it. These cables aren't strong enough. Oh, they are strong enough, because what we're going to be doing is after we put them down in every conceivable location, then we're going to be dividing them up into different subsections using the wrench, and then each of those subsections will feed into a particular tesseract, and then those tesseracts will all be on a frequency that's going to feed into the Sterling, not the Sterling thing, the whatever the crap the thing is called, the leadstone energy cell. Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. Okay, there are a lot of questions going on. How tough are you? I'm like freaking toughest person ever, dude. So tough that I'm doing personal training at the gym, dude. That's how tough I am. It's, oh my god, dude. Can't even handle the toughness. It's just crazy. Yeah. Let's see. When is Maya Night happening? You know, I wish I could tell you that, but I don't have an answer for you. Damn it. I always overshoot it. I do not have answer for you. I apologize for that, but you know, it is what it is. Thank you, Deoxy, for subscribing. Much appreciated, and glad to have you. Hope you enjoy his day. Jeff also really appreciates it too, which is pretty cool stuff. Let's see. Do you even lift, bro? Yeah, dude. Gonna be lifting some serious lifts today, dude. It's gonna be sick, dude. Do I exist? I think I exist. Like, I'm pretty sure that I wouldn't be here if I didn't exist. But you know, sometimes the world can be a deceiving place, and you think one thing, but then the other happens, and you're like, "Whoa, that's trippy, bro." Okay. Anyway, let's refeed these things back with more. Top them off. You know. All right, there we go. Cool stuff. Now we can make more cables. I love cables. You want me to builder's one those? See, the problem is, cover your ears. Yeah, so the problem is you can't builders one them. That's why I'm having this click podcast, because life is, shit, I need to make conduit. Conduit, like this, and like this, and like this, and just more conduit. All right. Good thing we have 516 conductive binders, though. That might be enough. I think that's enough. Yeah, that's totally enough. Okay. Stop diamonds and do Yellorium. Oh, yeah, dude. That's a good call, because then we can, like, fill the thing up, potentially. So you're not wrong with that. Yes, let us do that. Be like all the Yellorium seeds that we can get, you know. It will be good. Because we don't even need our diamonds to be generating anymore, to my knowledge. Yeah. And then we're gonna, like, it's gonna be sweet, dude. Alright, so let's grab, oh god, this is gonna be tedious. At least I'll start generating Yellorium in a couple of these things. Oh god, I need more seeds in you. Damn it. Nope. I'm being overwhelmed with stuff. Stop. There's too many. There are too many. I cannot do these. There, and then there, and then go away. There are too many of you. Alright, it's too good. That's good. I don't even care about having the surrounding areas planted. We're fine. That's gonna do what it do. And we'll do this one as well. Alright. And that. I even have some pulsating iron that I forgot to put away, so. Excuse me. Anybody else notice the mini-map at the top right? I know, it's new. It is a new thing that exists for new reasons. And yeah, I don't actually know why it's there. I honestly don't. I explained it earlier in the stream, so you can watch the VOD if you want to catch that. But it's just, it's weird. It's a weird thing, and I don't like it, but exists, and we're stuck with it. So, okie dokie. And we'll have Eulorium generating on these two things. Yes, that'll be fine. And, oh, I forgot to put this one in there. Haha. Well, good job. Oh, very good job. There we go. Alrighty then. Sweet. So we have 2 Euloriums going. And that should get us some good stuff, maybe. Anyway. Okay. Okay. Let us continue with the wonderfully fun process of putting down cables as soon as I clear this and top it off again. So there we go. And iron and redstone. Okay. All right. Boom, boom, and boom. All right. Hey, we got a lot more of this stuff, so that's pretty good. That is pretty good. What time is it right now? We have 23 more minutes. That has to include raffle time as well. So, alrighty then. It's okay. We'll figure it out. All right. Boom, 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 boom. And it's a decent amount of cables. Just kind of a pain in the ass that we have to place them down all manually. Okay. Whew. Here we go. There's fire, dude. Is there fire over there, dude? It's gonna burn down the entire island, dude. That's so crazy, dude. I can't believe it. Look at all this flammable wood that we have around here. If only if the fire somehow made it to that, just I'll be up in flames. Mm-hmm. All right. Anyway, thank you, Pessy123 for subscribing. Much appreciated. Glad to have you, and welcome aboard the crew of the Sparklez bands. Oh, dude, that's a good question. What's my credit card number? Yeah, dude, it's actually 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 2. That's what it is. So yeah, dude. Can you imagine if someone actually had that credit card number? Thank you, Inwhale, for subscribing. Much appreciated. Glad to have you. How much that would suck. I feel like they probably don't give that number away. It's probably not a valid credit card number for anything. But it would suck. How many people would like try to perform fraud on that or something like that? Same with, yeah, all like single digits. It is, I think most single digit phone numbers are like usually taxi cabs. Like you'll oftentimes see taxi cabs that are like dial us at 2222222222222222222. In fact, I think there's one that's like local in LA that has the 222 phone number, which is why I thought of it. It's my subconscious telling me that it existed. Anyway, thank you, Jordan Come to Canada, for subscribing. Very much appreciated. Glad to have you, and welcome aboard the crew of the Sparklez. Hope you enjoy your stay. I've been to Canada before. Maybe I'll go to Canada at some point again in the future. In fact, there's a good chance I probably will. I'm going to back up my save again. You're right. It's not a bad time to do that. Okay, here we go. It is weird though. I think I've mentioned this before. While back when I did this like road trip thing back at, when was it? I think it was like 2012. I did this road trip thing with CNanners and Justra and CNanners' friend who was doing like the camera stuff, and we did a road trip. And when we mentioned that we were going to Vancouver, I had never seen so many people saying, I live in Vancouver, of any city I've ever said that I was going to be at. I feel like LA just doesn't have any children in it for some reason. It's like, I don't know why. I feel like I get recognized way more in other cities, and LA just has no children ever. But maybe it's because when I'm in other cities, it's because I'm like out and about trying to see things, whereas in LA, I'm like, I'm just gonna stay home and do videos and stuff. So maybe that's the reasoning for it. But seriously though, like Vancouver was just a huge amount of people being like, I live there. So I guess a lot of people who live in Vancouver do the whole YouTube video thing, or watch the whole YouTube video thing or something. I really have no idea, but it seems like it. It seems like it. Any hoosers. Yeah, dude. I got recognized yesterday by a parking, like a city parking person. And I wanted to be like, yo, you want to hook it up with some good parking spaces? You know, that'd be pretty cool. Yeah, be nifty. I didn't say anything. I was just like, what's up? I was like, yeah, hook it up, brah. It'd be pretty cool. City parking hookups. Never get parking tickets again. That'd be pretty swell. I was in a parking garage though, so doesn't really have an impact. Let's see what other questions do we have. Come to Australia. I've had an offer to go to Australia on like several occasions. It's just a long trip, dude. I'm sorry Australian folks, but I've always just been like, man, it's like 20 hours of traveling, which is gnarly. I had an offer actually in October to go to South Africa for something super cool. And I also was just like, it's too much traveling, dude. It was also near when I was going out of town for another thing. So it would have been a little bit stressful, but I was just like, God, that South Africa is probably even longer of a travel time than going anywhere in Australia. Well, maybe actually the east coast of Australia, or the west coast of Australia might be more, might be longer, but anyway, come to Houston. Well, not Houston. I'll be in Austin for South by Southwest. So that is happening when is it happening? South by Southwest is in like March, isn't it? So that's the next convention that I know I'll be going to. I just have so many invites around that time. It's just ridiculous, dude. So many invites. I mentioned this before, but so far South by Southwest is the only one that I'm actually like confirmed going to. And are we halfway done yet? Let's see. We might be just about halfway done. Woohoo! Can you imagine making a big build without like world edit? This is what it would be like. Not a fun process at all. Let us continue. At least we have this like shift hover thing, which is good. Otherwise, life would be miserable right now. And all right. Whoops! I know I was gonna do that every time. Now everyone's just like, come to blank. You should come to blank, because it's a blank. Oh wait, no, oh god, scrolling through a bunch of stuff. Whoops. Let me see. Oh yeah, dude, I could adjust my gamma. That's true. I could do that if I wanted to. I'm trying to put the things down a little bit faster, but it requires more focus. So it's harder to look at chat and get questions out of there when I'm doing that. Okay, one more row, and then we'll do a little replacement. Let's see. Come to America, dude. I might actually do that sometime. I was thinking I would do it today, actually, but it involved me going outside. Thank you, Guiltspire, for the resub. Very much appreciated. Okay, anyway, on to some more Q&A time session stuff. First, we got to do some more of these. I just want to make sure everything is going properly with the Eulurium and all that. Are we doing fine with the Eulurium? Are we doing okay? We are getting Euluriums, that's good. And let me check Eulurium over here. Eulurium is going through. Okay. Cool. Is that going up? Yeah, it is. Yep. Awesome. Awesome. There's a Cryotheum Mufluid cow. I'm aware. But it wouldn't even really be that helpful. Like every 3 minutes I would have the opportunity to get a bucket of Cryotheum, so in order to get 1,000, take a lot of minutes. Thank you, Primus Sucks, for subscribing. Much appreciated. Glad to have you. And welcome to the Creative Spy Band. So enjoy your stay. That's still going. We need more redstone and iron. I guess we just need to keep doing this stuff. Redstone. And thank you, Austin, for subscribing. Speaking of Austin for South by Southwest, how coincidental. All right, so boom and boom. And boom and boom. There we go. Okie dokie. Well, let's make some more conduits, man. Gotta love conduits. I love making conduits. I'm hoping that might be enough right there to bring us to the end. Actually, I don't think it will be, but we'll have another round. All right. There we go. So here we go again. Whew. Okie doke. I gotta be manning the time. What time is it? It is 12:47. You know what we may as well do is let's initiate the raffle right now, just so we have it all ready to go, and we don't have to dilly-dally, waste any time or anything like that. So feel free, mods, to switch it into sub mode real quick and initiate that thing, and we will raffle it up. If you could be invisible for a day, what would you do? I don't know. I don't know what I would do if I were invisible for a day. I feel like the only, like, I don't know, maybe fight crime, except where would I even find the crime to fight? I feel like invisibility is so much more easily used for bad things than it is for good, which is a bummer. But you'd be like, oh, think of all the things I could do if I were invisible, spying on people and stealing stuff. Yeah. And it's much more difficult, I feel like, to actually do good things with it, or less tempting, I suppose. But anyway, if you want to enter the raffle, type !raffle in the chat. You can type it as many times if you want, but you'll only be entered once, so the only thing that will do is increase your odds of being timed out. So don't bother, just type it once and you'll be good to go. Let's see. Thank you, Maynethal, for subscribing. Probably butchered your name, and I'm sorry for that. But if you want, you can enter the raffle. You have a chance real quick. Okay. Dude, we are almost there. Almost there. What if we could time... It'd be crazy if we could time Sky Factory so that it took the exact amount of time as spaces that I allocated on the super subscriber Skyswall. How crazy would that be if I just somehow inadvertently, like, made that to be the exact right size way back when? Oh, excuse me. That'd be pretty narbuckle, if I do say so myself. But any hoosers. This has been fun, guys. This has been really fun. And then tomorrow, what we'll do, if I'm streaming tomorrow, again, no guarantees until the day of, but what we can do then is it'll be great. We'll just go, and then we have to divide these up into the subcategories of 32. And, yeah, actually, you know what? I think that I may have inadvertently made this 32 wide. And that means all I have to do is just divide up every single row, and that'll be super easy and straightforward. I just have to cut all the wires in every row, because look at this. Wait. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I made this 32 wide, and 32 is the exact amount. So I just have to divide it row by row, put a tesseract in every row, and then we're good. Wow. Thank you, G. Woon Carlo, for subscribing. I am amazing. So watch this. We're going to go down to 0 in this stack right here because I made this 32 wide because I was trying to do 1,000. So I probably did like 32 by 34 instead of 33 by 33 maybe. So this is going to be sick. All right, wait, watch us go down to 0 over here because I made this perfect. And, yup, I made it 32 wide. So all we have to do tomorrow is just divide... Using the wrench, divide every single thing in half. which is going to be basically the exact same amount of clicks as us putting all these down in the first place. So that's fun. Then we have to make all the tesseracts, hook them all up, then we wire them to the Sterling generator, then wire a thing and all the coal going into the thing, and then it should work very well. We'll see how it goes. I hope it'll do well, but now I know exactly how many more stacks I need to do, though. I need 2.5 more stacks of the thing. So 3 pretty much. But yeah. All right. Feel free to terminate that raffle when you get a chance. We'll just turn all the rest to conductive iron. Maybe we'll just do 3 stacks. Actually, 2.5. I don't know what to do, man. I don't know what to do. Okay. So 1, 2. 1, 2. Oh, shoot. It does 8 at a time. Whoops. Thank you, Scritch, for the resub. Much appreciated. And what do we have? Oh, okay. We have a winner already. It is Kyubi Chowder Fan. Thank you for being subscribed. Let's just get that sign up so we're all prepared to go. Thank you, Kyubi Chowder Fan, for being subscribed. It's a great pleasure to add your name to the super subscriber Skyswall. Kyubi Chowder Fan. And it doesn't fit. So we'll do Kyubi. I cannot type. Chowder Fan. Day number 62. Is the pronunciation? I don't know how to pronounce Kyubi, dude. Kyubi dooby doo. Where are you? You got some work to do now. Come on, Kyubi doo. Didn't I see you? Pretending you got it, but you know we got a mystery to solve. Kyubi doo, be ready for your eyes. Don't hold back. And if you do, you're gonna have yourself a QB snack. That's a fact. Yeah. Okay. So that's how you pronounce your name now, from now on. Time is it? We have 7 more minutes anyway. Alrighty then. Let's just finish this thing up. Hey, don't insult my singing. I'll have you know that I watched every episode of Scooby-Doo pretty much ever, and I am just on point with my Scooby singing. So you can get mad, haters. You just hate us cause you anus. You hate us cause you anus. Something about your anus. It's a planet. Yep. All right, there we go. And just 3 more. 3 more to go, and then we're all done. Oh, what a glorious day. Oh, what a lovely, lovely day. And almost to the thing. Come on, just 2 more rows to go. They're there, and then we just have to divide all the rows in half, and then put the tesseracts on them, and then we'll have the amazing challenge of insanity done. Whoa, dude, it's gonna be crazy, bro. All right. 1 more row after this one. Uno mas. Thank you, OMG, it's Maddie 15 for subscribing. Glad to have you, and welcome aboard the crew of the SS Sparkly Pants. Jeff is also very appreciative of what you've done here today. Honorable service that you've done. Stop raining. You know, it is crazy, actually. I think if it weren't for the rain thing, it would actually be raining a majority of the time here. We did it, folks. We did it. So now the fun part comes where I have approximately 5 more minutes to do this. So I just have to line up perfectly. Thank you, Spartan, for subscribing. Much appreciated. And I'm hoping I don't mess this up. Now, here we go. So we just run on through and divide them all up. I am one of these days going to just mess one up and then I have to replace it. It's going to be great. But at least it's pretty easy. I just channel my way like through each thing. Do that. And then it's like all good, I hope. Yep. All right, this is easy. This is easy. This is easy. I say that and I'm going to mess something up. Thank you, Spartan, for subscribing. I think I said thank you, Spartan, for subscribing. But thanks again if I didn't. Every world that I have always has. You're right. You are completely correct in that regard. I have the worst luck for some reason with the weather at the home base in all of the worlds that I am in. It's just absurd. It just loves to rain. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I don't know why rain is a thing in Minecraft. There's actually there's nothing good about it. I'll be honest. It's been a peeve of mine for a long time. Because it's just, when you think about it, why does it exist? There is actually nothing good. You can't simply be like, oh, I like the atmosphere. You don't like it. You just don't like rain. Speaking of rain, oh yeah, you can't eat it. Fair enough. It's good here. That is good here. The fact that you can eat it. But anywhere else, it's in like vanilla Minecraft, there's zero good things about it. Speaking of rain though, it's supposed to rain all week here in LA, and I'm like, I hope that my pumps don't fail. Please don't fail, poor little pumps, because every single time that it has rained, something has gone wrong with my pumps. And it's really obnoxious, and now it's supposed to rain a lot, and I'm like, sweet mother of God, please work. All of the like freaking reinforcements that are now in that pit down there, like it is a crazy looking thing, that sump pit. It really is. We've got 3 pumps down there, one with a 2-inch discharge, one with a 3-inch discharge, 2 with 3-inch discharges. And like they have the ability to push so much water out, but there's so much water pressure in there. The amount of reinforcements that there is in there, it's like the wood mounted against the concrete to brace the things, and then straps tied around the things to keep them in place. And then it's got, what did they add in? They added in like some zip ties around the straps to keep the straps in place, and then just additional like screws into the bottom. And I'm like, oh my God, there's just so much potential for problems. Jesus. If we can make it through this week without a problem arising, I'm going to be happy. I'm just dreading. It's going to be the middle of the night. I have to go in like 2 minutes, but I'm going to finish my thought. It's going to be the middle of the night, and I'm going to wake up to the awful buzzer noise that's indicating that my sump pit is overflowing. And it's a really terrible, terrible noise. It's one that you're like, oh my God, the world must be ending or something like that. It's, yeah. It's just this sort of noise that goes on outside. There's this little float in the pit, and if the float goes like that, except really loud and like wakes the entire neighborhood. So that's the worst part about it. I'm more concerned for my neighbors being like, what the hell is going on? I'll be like, sorry, it's just my sump pit overflowing. But you need to know, it needs to be there because you need to know when something is going wrong, so that, oh, there's a problem I have to solve. Yeah. So, yep. That's a fairly accurate representation of the noise, too. Anyway. Oh, boy. Time to wind the stream down. Sorry that I do have to go early today, but I have to get this thing starting on the upload. And at least we got all the power cables down and started dividing them. Tomorrow we'll be able to actually make some more meaningful progress. So thanks, everyone, for tuning in, even though it was a shorter stream. I do appreciate it. Make sure to follow if you're not already doing so. I'm going to back up my save as soon as we're done here. And check back tomorrow. I'll probably be streaming. I couldn't tell you for sure until then, but should be a thing that's happening. You can catch up on this if you missed any of it at youtube.com/CaptainSparklez2. It's where all the VODs are. This episode, previous episode, this should be up within the next hour or so. And that will be that for now. So stay tuned for possibly tomorrow. And, wait. Let's see where we are. I'm not going to leave the save on overnight, though, because I want to see if we can actually pass the threshold for the DSU on a stream. So I might just leave it not generating, but we have plenty to do. Okay, thanks, everyone. I will see you all later. Gonna cut myself off now. Bye-bye.